Hi, I'm Oliver, age 24, and I will teach you how to draw. That's the theme song. Today, I'm going to be drawing Negan from the hit TV series The Walking Dead. Now, obviously, if you haven't seen it, it's a TV show about a lot of dead people that are still walking around without realising that they're dead. It's basically Sixth Sense, except they tell you the twist right at the beginning. Little bit of a mistake, some might say. Anyway, let's quit with the saying and start with the drawing. So first of all, we're going to draw Negan's head, which is actually the shape of a tiny gravestone, which is very ironic considering the name of the show. Next, we're going to do the eyes, and you want to do one eye slightly bigger and rounder, and the other eye a little bit smaller and squashed. And this will give a 3D eye-popping effect on Negan's head to really make it look like the eyes are popping out of the screen. Fantastic. Next, we can do his mouth. So obviously you want to do detailed top teeth and less detailed bottom teeth. Now, since Negan is the main good guy in the show, make sure you convey his good intentions with his charming smile. How could you dislike this guy? Next, we're going to take a 3D skin colour for his skin and a darker 3D skin colour for the inside the head look inside his mouth. Next, we're going to draw his scarf, which was actually a gift from his son, Carl. #family goals. Next, we're going to do one really big long line with lots of little curves along the way. And this will form his broad, sharp shoulders, his fists using the fisting technique. Actually, he has two fists, so you probably want to use the double fisting technique, which you can actually Google for more information. There's probably videos too. Obviously, I also used the feeting technique to do his feetses, which is the art plural of feet. Fantastic. Now we can take a 3D line to divide the leather jacket from the leather trousers. Next, we can draw a few more lines to form the opening and collars of the jacket. We can also crack out the pocketing technique to add a couple of pockets. Now, just like when you see an attractive person on Tinder followed by an unattractive person, we can just do a quick swipe left followed by a quick swipe right. Now, I'm just going to cut off his hands, which is a reference for the comic book fans, by adding lines to separate the leather jacket from the leather gloves. Let's take a 3D leather black to colour in the leather. And obviously there's a lot of it because Negan is a gimp. And by that I mean sex slave and not a derogatory term for somebody that is disabled, because that would be offensive. Next, we can take a 3D blood red colour for his 3D blood red scarf that Carl gave him, as I previously mentioned. Let's draw the hair, and for that we're going to take a 3D dark blackish brownish hairish colour, and we're just going to give him 3 dollops of hair shape using the classic triple dolloping technique, which is great for parties. Next, we're going to take a 3D aged grey colour and just start aging his hair and then adding a 3D aged beard. Now, obviously, since the show is in its 48th season, don't hold back on the aged hair to get a photorealistic leather daddy effect. Or should I say, leather granddaddy. Classic pun. Well told. Now I'm just going to use the 3D grey to add some highlights to his collar, his zips and his groin. to really direct the viewer's eye to where it needs to go. It's now time to draw his trusty baseball stick, which is the technical term for the stick-like device used in baseball to hit the balls. You can colour that in using a 3D sticky brown colour. Fantastic. Now if you've seen the show, you'll know that Negan calls his baseball stick Glenn. Ha ha ha! Ah, what a hilarious name for a baseball stick. Now we can crack out a brand new tool called the barbed wire tool, and we can lovingly introduce some barbed wire onto Glenn. Fantastic. This looks very professional. If you've seen the show, you'll know that we need to add some blood onto Glenn, because Negan is always fighting off the bad guys, like Rick the Prick. Anyway, as you can see, I'm just dotting the blood all over Glenn. Wonderful. This drawing is almost complete. I'm just going to add a speech bubble with Negan's famous quote, "Carl, get in the house," which he says all the time because Carl just can't help himself. Ah, what a gimp. Now this is finished, so I'm just going to add my name and age, which obviously turns the drawing into a professional and copyrighted piece of work. Which means I can actually sell it on a t-shirt. Please buy my t-shirts. Let's finish off by taking a look at one of the drawings that you guys sent in this week. Oh, it's Iron Man by Joram Age 17. Now, even though that rhymes, which is pretty cool, he's actually drawn Iron Man upside down. What a disaster. He's also done too much 3D yellow and not enough 3D red. It almost looks like a Simpsons character. Whoa, hashtag savage burn. So, if you want to have your drawing featured in the next episode, send it in to the address on screen now. Fantastic. Please leave a comment if there's anything that you are struggling to draw. And I, your senpai, will teach you. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I am potato. I am potato. Malicious. I am potato. I am potato. I am potato.